Bocchi the Rock made me cry. Almost, and here's why. Today, I watched episode 1 of Bocchi the Rock and I want to talk about how it hit me hard. I just finished watching episode 1, and honestly, this show almost made me cry. Not because it was sad in a traditional sense, but because I saw so much of myself in Bocchi. You know, it's like you're watching a character tell your story. That's exactly how I felt with Hidori. Her actions, her reactions, the way she feels about herself and the world. It was like looking at my younger self, and maybe my current self too. I think the thing that stood out the most was her constant battle with social anxiety. Hidori has this big dream to be in a band and play in front of people, to connect with people, and make friends in real life. She tries so hard to get people to notice her and her interests, hoping someone will talk to her, but it fails, making her feel even more isolated, and her self-doubt and fears grow. I felt that before. Like, when you want to reach out, but you're too scared to try, thinking that no one would really care about you. So, let's talk about episode 1. We meet Bocchi, this socially awkward girl who wants to change but can't due to her anxiety. Sometimes I think I should change the way I am, but I always stammer when I try to speak, and I'm really bad at keeping eye contact. She fell in love with the guitar after hearing a band talk about how a band is where even introverts can shine. This inspired her to borrow her father's guitar and practice for 3 years in hopes of doing the same and connecting with others. She practiced every day for 3 years and started posting her samples and covers online, amassing a large following of 30,000 subscribers. That's 10 times the size of me. And yet, she didn't make a single friend, other than her online fan base who only knew her for her music. The turning point is when she gets the chance to join a band after being noticed with a guitar while sitting on the swings. She's asked to join since a member dropped out last minute. Sounds great, right? Yes, even to Hidori. She reads the notes and can handle them, but she isn't in sync with the other members. Due to her social anxiety, she can't make eye contact, which causes her to play amazingly when she's alone but struggle in a band setting. After the fact, she's horrified by this, curling up into a ball and saying, "Hidori go to his turn to dust." Honestly, it's hard not to see yourself in that fear. I did find that bit funny, though, when they added the end credits. After a talk with the other girls in the band, they start talking about a music artist on YouTube who is actually her. She realizes that real-life people do care about her songs. So, she stands up and decides to perform, even though she's still super scared. She gets given a nickname, Bocchi, and still manages to play in front of a crowd of people. It's inspiring. Despite everything, Bocchi pushes herself to give it a shot. You can't help but root for her, you know? What really hit me was that moment when you realize how much she wants to be a part of something, to fit in, to find her place. We've all been there, right? Wanting to belong but not feeling like we fit in anywhere, even when we're trying our best. Episode 1 really hit home for me. Bocchi the Rock is a beautiful mix of humor, anxiety, and self-discovery. What really hit me was when you could hear her heart beating, you could see and hear her panicking, but her dream pushed her to push through. IDK, maybe I am Bocchi. Bocchi the I'm not good with words nor writing, so any mistakes I'm sorry anyway. I'm gonna watch Ep2 tomorrow.